back with another banger, guys. What's going on? All right, so we got something special for you this afternoon. We got HARA just did an AMA with exchange CoinW in regards to JASMY being in the spotlight. So the Japan's Bitcoin unveiled. I'm going to play this for you guys. It's about an hour long, so enjoy the AMA, and I will see you guys later this evening. Takes a few seconds to start.
Okay, awesome. We are all set then. So good day, everyone, and welcome to another exciting AMA session here on CoinW to share space. Today, we have a very special project that making waves in the tech and blockchain space, JASMY. JASMY is focused on bringing a new era of consumer-oriented information, where data sovereignty is returned to the individual who create it. In a world increasingly driven by the Internet of Things, JASMY has set out to empower consumers by ensuring that their personal data is securely managed and decentralized. They are combining IoT, blockchain technology, and data democratization to build a safer and more secure society. And as we move further into the fourth industrial revolution, where everything is connected from our cars to our homes, just means leading the way in ensuring that data, which has become an invaluable asset, is handled with the respect and security it deserves. They have created the JASMY IoT platform, which is designed to securely manage data from IoT device and provide business with the tools they need to implement IoT studies effectively. Today, we are fortunate to have with us HARA, the CFO of JASMY. HARA will be sharing more about JASMY's vision, their unique offerings like secure knowledge communicator and smart guardian services, and how they plan to build a new economic community where data is treated as a personal asset. Hara, welcome to the session. We are excited to hear more about JASMY. Before we dive into the details of the project, could you please introduce yourself and tell us a bit about your role at JASMY?
Yes, thanks so much. I am Hala and CFO of JASMY. First of all, I am very pleased to be listed on CoinW today and to have these new opportunities. So we have also combined the release of the carbon credit exchanges with the release of the for tomorrow's event in Japan. So today I'd like to talk about some device data and JASMY's unique services. Yeah, thanks so much. And for our so I want to explain about our project and also our objective within this Web3 ecosystem. So JASMY, can I start it?
Yeah, before that, let me just discuss the agenda of today's session.
Okay.
So this is about a 45-minute session, which will be divided into two key segments. First is the project introduction. In the first part of our session, I will be asking you 10 questions that will help us to gain the deeper understanding of JASMY, its goal, and its unique offering. And for the second part, we will open the floor for the community. We will take 3 questions from our listener, so giving a chance to directly engage with Hara and get the answer of your question you care about most. So we have a lot to cover. So let's dive right in. So my first question to you, Hara. So can you please provide a brief overview of the project and its primary objective within the Web3 ecosystem?
Yeah, thanks so much. Actually, I prepare for a huge amount of explanation for today's AMA. So that's why I want to proceed so quickly. So JASMY also was founded in 2016 by Sony's president and as an alumni with the concept of data democracy and aims to solve the problem of personal data being monopolized by platforms such as GAFA and used by individuals in ways that they did not intend, and the value of data not being returned to individuals despite its huge values. So it is also compliant with data protection laws such as GDPR or any other Japanese laws. So clarify that location of data and permission relationships and enables the anonymized provision or temporary lending of data to third parties. So the system enables KYC and device data to be linked. This is also KYC, know your machine, and maximize the value of data by providing data between trusted projects and individuals through the consortium type layer one chain. And like
HARA. I can't hear you, HARA. Can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I can hear you also now.
Okay, sorry.
We lost you for a bit. Can you please continue?
Okay, thanks so much. So the system enables KYC and device data to be linked, know your machine, and maximize the value of data by providing data between trusted projects and individuals through the consortium type layer one chain. And also the data by offering proprietary token, our native token, so Jasmy coin as compensation. So the goal is to create a marketplace for data. Yeah, that's quick introduction. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank you for that, HARA. It's really interesting to hear about how data is often monopolized by large platforms and how it can lead to data being used in ways individual never intended. It's clear that there is a real need to return the control of data to people who create it, especially given in the immense value. So now moving to my next question. So Jasmy has often been referred as a Japan's Bitcoin. So could you explain the unique aspect of Jasmy's technology and the market positioning that have earned this nickname?
Yeah, actually, this is not intended by Jasmine itself. So yeah, so Jasmine, a company whose founders are Japanese and registered in Japan. So that tokens are 98 or more decentralized. So have been invested from global market makers and other investors and institutions, and listed on Coinbase and Binance. So which has helped the company to gain recognizing and get called Japanese Bitcoin, I think. So like they called by global KOS. So as for the uniqueness of the technology, so Sony based and fast, it's that we are developing blockchain PCs in collaboration with IoT devices. Device management technology made possible by our team, which includes the head of bio development or the head of security patent for Felica, and also some experience creating many devices. So we also provide DID and data utilization to travel companies that had not digitalized. So for the largest call center in Japan, Transcosmos, we are building a track record by providing a level of security for remote operator working from home and providing KYC at the same time in a way that call logs do not contain personal information. So that's why it's also like actually a kind of honor for getting some named by the community or some market or other like names. Thanks.
Got it, Hara. It's clear that JASMY, being a company with a strong Japanese root, has worked hard to decentralize its token with a significant portion invested by global markets. And it's impressive how this strategy, along with listing in platform like CoinW, has helped JASMY gain recognition and solidifying its position in the market. So let's now dive into our next question. So how does the Jasmy platform leverage the blockchain and IoT technologies to enhance the data management? Especially, how does its integration improve data security, transparency, and efficiency?
Yeah, thanks. So again, our big vision is to link DID, personalized ID, with device data. So define your data first, and then expand the types of data. So many IoT devices are not equipped with CPUs or GPUs. And in many cases, data is being dragged through the cloud to development companies. So Jasmy can link this data to itself through the IDID. So if you transfer a device, you need to perform an ownership change of the data as well, right? So it is even possible to become the owner of the device for only 1 hour after authentication with a personal number card, my number card from Japan. So the information can also be anonymized. This is our IoT technology and device management. So while we take advantage of cloud services in the secure storage of database, we use blockchain to provide data to third parties. So users can only allow their business partners and others to view specific data stored in their own databases. So authentication can cancel at the user's will on our platform. So an example of this would be the revoke function, which removes MetaMask data connectivity. So the user can cancel the connection by once.
Hara, we can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So authentication, I want to talk about authentication can be canceled at the user's will, right? So an example of this would be the revoke function, which likes the MetaMask data connectivity. So the user can cancel the connection by oneself, or like a call center, the connection can be automatically canceled when the call is over. So this allows you to build an environment in which you do not provide more data than necessary. And you can choose what data you provide. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for explaining that, Hara. It's interesting to hear how JASMY addresses the challenges with IoT devices, especially since many aren't equipped with the secure identity protocol. And I see how linking data through the JASMY platform using the ID system can provide a secure way to manage and even transfer ownership of data and devices. Let's now move to our next question. So what is the working mechanism for JASMY platform? What exactly does the data sovereignty means?
Yeah, thanks. So again, our big vision is to link DID with device data. So to define my data first and then expand the type of data. So ultimately, we want to build a data marketplace. So you offer your data to other companies of your own will, and the rights belong to you. So this is the stability of data. So of course, our important function is monetization of data, and this is where JASMY coin will work. So yeah, it's really important to recognize this data ownership. Right. Thanks so much.
That sounds amazing. Now moving to my next question. So what does your platform ensure a how does your platform ensure a fair and a transparent reward system for personal data? And how does it approach encourage individuals to recognize the value of their data and share it with companies?
Yeah, it's really important, I think. And yeah, now our platform allows data that is owned exclusively by a company to be returned and belonging to individuals. To realize the value of the data, we simply ask users to buy it. So we need to handle data that is easy to use and different from other data for companies that earn revenue from the data in question. So for example, this could be developed in a way that allows for licensed data input when creating large language models with generative AI companies. So in order to different their products, so companies can purchase and use light, clear data, and users will receive the value of the data based on their use of the data. So we would like to create such a new economy. So user can recognize the user's data and share it in some gets and providing some approvals. Yeah, thanks so much.
Thank you, Hara. It's clear that JASMY is focused on ensuring that data remains under the control of an individual it's belong to. And you are looking to help the user to realize the value of their data by making it easy to use and trade. The idea of a licensed data input for AI models is a great example of how it can be applied in the real world scenarios. Now let's dive into the next question. So how does your platform ensure a fair and transparent reward system for personal data, and how does it approach encourage individuals to recognize the value of the data and share it with companies?
Okay, yeah. Actually, for our so data stored in our product, so personal data locker can be provided to other companies for a fee or free of charge. So the focus here is on the paid for data, I think. So this is very valuable for the market. So when data is provided, so we provide some point system, and points are earned in a wallet linked to the personal data locals. So for example, by providing large language model with a record of for today's meal, so users can automatically earn 100 points in their wallet, so which can be exchanged for JASMY coin in the same ratios. So individuals are offered revenue opportunity. They collect data, and the type and amount of data is spread out to the individuals. So we believe that the mission of the platform is provide new revenue opportunity by providing by allowing individuals to realize the value of these data. Thanks.
Thanks for clarifying that, Hara. So it sounds like JASMY system allows users to store their personal data securely and then offer it to other companies, either for a free fee or free of charge, based on the value they place on their data. The point system for data management seems like a practical approach for managing and monetizing the data effectively. Now, moving to our next question. So, JASMY yeah, so JASMY is pioneering the concept of a data wallet, which allows users to securely store and effectively utilize their personal data. So, how does the concept of a data wallet and a personal data locker on its platform empower users to convert their personal data into tangible rewards? And how does it contribute to the democratization of data and enhance the convenience of economic activities?
Sorry, I just switched this question from the yeah, last answer. I just already answered it. Sorry.
Okay, then moving to my next question.
Yeah, sure.
So could you share some real world use case or scenarios where your project demonstrates its utility and impact within the Web3 community?
Yeah, thanks so much. Also, yeah, already communities member knows we have some good use cases or commercial base. So first one is blockchain PC. So our main product, and it's already expanding its economic scope to the Asian region on a commercial basis in terms of IoT and device integrations. In Japan, the software called JASMY Secure PC is deployed, and blockchain PC is directly embedded in devices. So by linking the blockchain directly with device information, the device can be used safely. And if there is a problem, it is possible to limit functions and verify the cause. So this is incorporated into call center operations through remote call center services. So it achieves operator work management and security level at the same time. And by utilizing blockchain for identity authentications. So there is a system that does not leave personal information in call logs. So what is currently being deployed is to accumulate data on the behavior history of automated robots, and use it as the owners. So not the development companies. Furthermore, so we are promoting the utilization of the data history through the authentication of a personal number card, so my number card. So for example, when using an expensive medical device, only the doctor in charge and the patient, the users, can view the data. So we expect that this will enable the sharing of devices and the utilization of highly confidential data. So we are also preparing a new initiative to link user information with neoantigens. So is cancer is like a therapy that uses genetic analysis. So the data value is returned to the individual through the use of a multi type database. And data associated with cell cultures, as well as DAO type insurance functions. So actually we have not introduced enough yet, but so we are always implementing advanced initiatives. Thanks so much.
Thank you for that insight, Hara. It's great to hear that Jasmine is making strides in expanding its economic reach, especially in the Asian region, and integrating IoT device in Japan. And the focus on expanding through strategic partnership and managing data effectively show how Jasmine growing its impact and capabilities. Now, moving to the next question. So, how will the platform fuel the growth and the development of Jasmine ecosystem through technological innovation and market expansion?
Yeah, sure. So so the post-industrial revolution has it's also like one of our topics, has led to an explosion of devices connected to the internet. This is the IoT devices. So many people think they are making good use of their devices with Alexa or OK Google. So at the same time, many may feel that they are being monitored and tracked by data, so without their permissions. So I believe that this sense of challenge is the growth potential of Jasmine. So our growth has two axes. So the first one is the increase in the type and volume of data and the realization of the data value of the data. The, yeah, the former will be realized through collaboration with Panasonic and other IoT companies. So it is not just from a consumer perspective. So the goal is to use it, especially in industrial machinery. So now actually we are try to connect some individual and also uh, like a clean load. So now it's also like a big purpose for collaboration with device and not only consumer base, but also some individual or companies, more expensive devices which connect for the personal and also companies, like a data, strongly connections. So the latter is the next step in putting Jasmy coins, so which is already trusted, so by people around the world and has over 1 million holders on global exchanges. So on the ecosystem, and also to make this happen seamlessly to integrate the token to platforms. Thanks so much.
Thanks for that, Hara. It's interesting to see how the rise of connected device in the current industrial revolution has created both opportunities and concern. While many people find values in a device like Alexa or Google Assistant, there are also a growing awareness of privacy and monitoring issues. Yeah, let's now dive into our next question. So, can you outline the future roadmap or upcoming development of your project within the Web3 landscape? And are there any significant milestone or plans on the horizon?
Yeah, of course. So we publish our roadmap every year and discuss it with the community to reach out goals. So for more details, see my Twitter feed. So the 2024 one, that is roadmap, is like three things. The first one is data variations. So this has been mentioned before and states that we will focus on increasing the value and types of data through linkage with IoT devices and data feeds for the AI industries. The second is tokenomics. So this will develop a wallet linked to the personal data local that will allow users to earn tokens based on their data usage, permissions, or some utilization or some data utilization. And we enable them to use them tokens as payment under strict Japanese regulations. The third is establishment of a carbon credit exchanges. In fact, today we were able to announce the release of beta version of an exchange called NCCC. So which was released in the Nikkei newspaper. It's also like a famous newspaper in Japan. So this is Jasmy's strong intention to take the standard in Japan and to utilize blockchain as a standard for the infrastructure concerned. So we are always open to the communities about the progress of our business or some roadmap. And we want to create something good through discussion. Thanks so much.
Thanks for sharing those insights, Hara. It sounds like Jasmy has some exciting plans ahead, especially with the increasing data handling capabilities and aligning with the Japanese regulation. And the focus on data users permission and potential new features seeming promising. Now let's move into our next segment of our session, the live Q&A from the community. And now we will unmute three of our community members to ask you directly. I will request CoinW host to unmute three of our community members to ask their questions directly to Hara. CoinW host, can you hear me? Please bring on 3 speakers on board who can ask a question to HARA.
Sorry, I just also, for waiting for our community's questions. I want to add only one more information to the community.
Sure, please.
Yeah, so we so already have a grant program in JASMY. So about 10 companies have already participated in discussion, underway regular basis. Also, as we announce tomorrow at Tech Plus in Japanese real conference, so we are rebranding the JASMY initiative to provide a wider development environment. So in addition to encouraging the development of products that solve privacy issues through our APIs and SDKs, we are also considering node participations. So more detail will be announced soon. Yes,
thank you. Thank you for that update, HARA. We are waiting for our CoinW host to unmute 3 of our community members. We are waiting for our CoinW host to respond. And we are now waiting for our CoinW host response, and I list them through the direct message. So I guess we'll do that quickly. Sorry for the
value on exchanges or some institutions. But we are now in a progress for creating our token economies. So this is also like our visions. And I wrote white paper for achievement, for getting some achievement for this like a good vision. So individuals can get some values from data users. This is also like a companies and some projects, and providing this revenue opportunity for providing this data. So that's why actually we still so of course we are like working hard and create our token economy as soon as possible, and actually we don't achieve anything on this market. So that's why this is also like a big vision for the project inside, and also like a main team member still working as hard as much as possible, and so we should integrate this token economy and create or make value for data, and also this is also from the result for the achievement. The user can get so token values. So yeah, that's all. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for your question, Daniel. We are moving to our next participant.
Yeah. So any other history or some experience the user provides some data or some input store some data on our database. And also from the result for this providing this data and get a record, some history for providing getting some JASMY coins. The user can get a next revenue opportunity because data is continuously used. So this means also the record is still working. So history can provide next revenue opportunity for to users. So that's why this is also the concept Jasmine provides the platinum data. So if once the user can connect the data to individuals, so DIDs, and the data can work automatically and provide some revenue opportunity in as long as possible. So that's why the utility or use cases of Jasmine Coin is also have worked for a long time. Thanks so much.
Okay. Thank you. So for my last question, yeah. So what are the competitive advantage that Jasmine believe it possesses? That is, what are the killer features that differentiate your project from others? Yeah, and what are the partnerships that you guys are looking forward? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good question. Thanks so much. Yeah, actually, Jasmine is currently trying to actively participate in the AI and deeping markets. So, so there are still many challenges in this market. So we want to provide exposure to a lot of data through decentralizations. So we want to support active dApps, increase the number of tools. This is like a SDK or APIs, and so materials to spread the technology and take on the challenge of deploying token on the mainnet and increasing the number of nodes. So this is also next challenge by incubation project junctions. So I actually we understood the community is also very active. Also, we getting some good support from these communities. So that's why we want to provide some next challenges, and also we will face some good also market challenge or solve the problem, what we want to do, and also what should do next. So yeah, actually we we want to continue to conversation with the community, and uh, yeah, provide this some good opportunities. Not only airdrop. I'm actually uh, don't like to easy to say airdrop, but we want to provide some innovation product with some tokens or revenue opportunities. So yeah, so and community and Jasmine project, uh, like yeah, go to this market together. Yeah. Thanks so much. That's all.
Okay. Thank you for answering my question. Yeah, I also look forward to know more about your project. Yeah.
Okay, moving to our next participant, Michael. Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, Michael, I can hear you.
Hey, Hara.
Michael.
Okay, so Hara, I have some question for you. May I ask?
Cool.
Okay, so I was listening the AMA. The concept of a data wallet and personal data locker (PDL) is quite innovative. So, can you provide specific example of how these tools have been or will be used in real world scenarios to benefit both individuals and businesses?
Yeah, thanks so much. Yeah, actually, this is also like a voice Twitter space. That's why actually I cannot open our test net on our application. So so in Japanese regulation, we also open only personal data local KYC functions, but already have some payment or using point system and stable coin regulated in Japan functions. So, or as a kind of demo, but it works on our app stores. Not apps as a testnet. Sorry. So that's why I want to announce for this demo for after this Tech Plus is a real event. Then this is also like a really useful because already not only just a wallet function, but also connect some data, so database. So not only this means we can utilize not only wallet or blockchain information, but also any other internet or some cloud and some IoT device, any other information, we can manage it. And we mean also users can manage it, and we just me also provide this platform function to users or the companies who doesn't want to care about some personal information or privacy. And next, they want to manage some, no, not only manage, but also provide and also in security and providing the revenue opportunity.
Okay, that sounds really good. So, Jasmine's mission revolves around the data democratization and the empowering users with control. So, over their personal data, can you elaborate on how Jasmine plans to address potential challenges related to user adoption and privacy concern in this context?
Yeah, exactly. Also, we can provide anonymous functions from personal information to provide some others. For example, only use nickname or only use birth month and so on. Only the cities providing my address. So this is not um, the contained about the personal information in regulation from the GDPR and other laws. So only this is also metadata or mass data. We can exchange from personal information to mass data or metadata. So this is also the meaning of the protect the privacy. So only users input some collect personal information and share in anonymous, and the company can get some metadata. So that's why this is also very supportive for this regulation. Thanks.
Okay, so as JASMY expands its presence in the Asian market, what strategies are being implemented to tailor the platform to regional regulatory requirements and cultural expectation regarding data privacy and the security?
Yeah, it's really good questions. So actually now, so we are focusing on Japanese markets because it's really clear regulation and most strict regulation in Japan, I think. I know we are very familiar with also security industry, for example, the Ferica's patent. And next, so we should create some use case. It's also like a use case we think, and in Japan, then next expanding business, not only Japan but also any other. Actually, from the beginning, start for this Asian industry. So, for example, our blockchain PC already shipped for some Asian industry, and also now we are negotiating with some East and South Asia manufacturing some companies who have some own devices for IoT, some laptop and so on. So yeah, this is like a strategy for going to market, not only devices, but also any other uh, data locker and also some using this also combine these tokens as ecosystems. We have to expand this business as soon as possible. But now actually only want to focus on how to make a value and also how to expand the type of data. Thanks.
Thank you, Hara, for answering all of my questions in a such clear and conscious manner. Thank you, and I appreciate your time. I will
Uh,
keep supporting Jasmy. Thank you.
thanks. Thank you, Michael, for your questions also. And that brings us to the conclusion phase of our today's session. Before we wrap up, I want to extend my apologies for the delay we experienced earlier. We encountered a technical issue with unmuting participant from the live Q&A segment, which took about 10 minutes to resolve. I appreciate your patience and understanding as we worked through the glitch. Thank you for sticking with us, and I hope that you found the discussion as engaging as informative as I did. And thank you so much, Hara, for insightful responses and for taking time to share more about Jasmine with us today. It's been a fascinating
So hello,
discussion,
can you
and
hear
we have
me?
covered many key points, such as Jasmine's vision, the focus on data democratization, and returning control to the personal data to individual is central to Jasmine's mission. We learned how Jasmine leverages blockchain and IoT to enhance the data security and transparency and efficiency. The concept of data wallet and personal data locker (PLG) aims to empower users to convert their personal data into tangible rewards. And Jasmine is actively expanding its reach in Asia and integrating IoT device while addressing privacy concerns in the connected device landscape. And exciting plans, including increasing data handling capabilities, aligning with regulations, and introducing new features to improve data utilization. To everyone who joined us today, we appreciate your participation and the thoughtful question you have submitted. Your engagement is vital to this conversation and help us to drive the innovation forward.
Hello, keep to class. Can you hear me?
Actually, I can see who is talking to me because of glitch. So before we end our session, Hara, do you have any closing remarks?
Hello, keep to class. Please give me can I my important question.
we have already ended our live asking segment. So if you have any more question or you want to continue the conversation, feel free to reach out them through their community channels. Hara, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So before we end the session, do you have any closing remarks for our community?
Yeah, thanks so much for appreciate for you guys, and I'm sorry for this inconvenience for this today's progress. But also we are looking for next collaboration with CoinW and also the communities. So please wait for a moment for next session or some next what we want to do. Thanks so much today.
Thank you. Thank you again, Hara, for being here. And we hope to see you at our next session. Have a great day, everyone.